Welcome back to another episode, guys. My name is Jonathan, and I suppose I am the dad of the Walker family, as I said in the last episode. We really appreciate your guys' support. We just hit 10,000 subscribers. It took us just over 2 years to get there. I know it's not necessarily a big deal for a lot of people, but for us, it means a lot. So we love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm in Labasa today, which is the biggest town in Vanuatu, which is the biggest northern island here in Fiji. And so me and my family are here. We moved here about a year and a half ago, and we're doing farming, and we're doing some other cool business, I guess, opportunities here that we're going to be talking about in the very near future. We just got to get some things finalized first. But one of those things with farming is I have a tractor and it's broken down. A stick caught the hydraulic hose, not the fault of the tractor, just the environment that we work in. So I'm here, gotta find a hose, which is always an adventure. So I'm gonna get that and head back to the village and get this tractor fixed up. So who knows what today brings. I think what I'll do today is give you guys a tour of the farm. Yeah, because that has been the majority of our lives for the last month or so here. So let's go do it. All right, guys, we made it back out to the farm. I found the hose. All right, now we just gotta install it on the tractor, fill it up with hydraulic oil. This hydraulic oil is 270 bucks for 20 liters. So it kind of hurts. It's like 300 bucks for a bucket of oil. But anyways, here's where that hose is on the tractor that broke. So it's just in a bit of a, you know, it's liable to sticks and stuff coming up and hitting it from the tire. So that's actually what happened. And so, yeah, preparing 5 acres here for one of my uncles. And then we got 2 weeks worth of jobs. Got a driver for the day, got a driver for the night, and we're booked out for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna get this fixed and get this tractor back into the field. All right. All right, guys. The farm update is coming, but the day kind of got not out of control, but things came up, and so I didn't get to film what I wanted to film. But anyways, it's 2 a.m. right now. I got my curfew pass for the month of October, so I'm out here because we got so many farmers that want the tractor to come and work their fields. So I got a driver that runs the tractor from like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. I got another driver that runs it from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then I take it all night. So yeah, that's the whole reason why I put these lights on the tractor, because I mean, machines don't know the difference between day and night. I mean, let's face it. And it's actually, to me, it's a bit nicer because it's cooler out at night, so that's easy for me. So yeah, I'm out here doing the work that is best suited for my capabilities, because my other drivers are really good at what they do, like plowing and making the daris or the rows or drilling, whatever you want to call it. And so I just run the harrow and the rototiller or the rotavator. So that's my job for the night. So yeah, like I said, it's 2 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna finish this one. I got 2 more farms to go. I'll probably take it to 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., fuel it up, check it over, and then hand it off to my morning driver. So yeah, little midnight update for you guys. Let's jump back in the tractor and get back at it. Oh, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the farm update. Alright guys, not the official farm update or the farm tour, but I thought I'd show you guys this because some of you did express interest in the comments of the last video to know how we are germinating our sandalwood plants. So I made this kind of structure with the help of some great friends. Shout out to the Hortons. Hope you guys are all safe. Just out of some pine that we ripped, some of like the cutaway pieces, and some old roofing iron. As you can see, there's a lot more daylight coming through than anything else, and it's also providing some controlled irrigation. But okay, so, and then we got a bed down here. It's like 6 feet by 4 feet, I believe, and it's about 10 inches deep. All right, so if you're interested in the dimensions for that, and it's just freestanding over the ground like this, and I surrounded it with 50-50 greenhouse or nursery shade netting. So you can see how many sandalwood have started to germinate here. We have never had success with, I'll be honest, like I've had to buy all the sandalwood up until this point for varying prices, for different sizes. I don't like having those variables. I'd rather just do it myself, or not myself, but I'd rather our company be doing this from the ground up, so that we can remove variables and we can control the production of the plant from the beginning, from seed stage all the way to harvest. So up in the jungle over there behind the houses, there's tons of trees that are falling down, especially because of the last cyclone. So we just went up there, filled up a bunch of sacks with this rotten wood, and it's basically compost, right? I mean, at this point. And then what you do is we brought it home. So to fill this 6x4 foot bed, we probably had, I think it was 7 or 8 sacks. Those are 25 kg sacks, so small sacks of this rotten wood. And then what we did was we actually boiled it. Now he told me to boil it. I guess the theory behind that is that kills all the fungi and the bacteria in the rotten wood and everything, and so far it seems to have worked. I mean, I got no like mushrooms or no mold or fungus or anything growing up in here, and this has been kept wet for the last 4 to 5 weeks. And so yeah, on that 4 to 5 weeks, we're already seeing, I mean, look at this plant right here. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of them are in 6-leaf stage. Like, these are beyond the point already of these should be transplanted into bags. So yeah, that's all we did. It's just rotten wood, kept wet, watered every day or every other day just to be kept damp. What I want to try next time for quicker germination is to actually pierce the seeds, because sandalwood is a very hard seed, as you can see from maybe this plant right here. That is a sandalwood seed. That so basically the moisture has to work its way through that shell before it'll germinate. So yeah, long story short, rotten wood kept moist. After that, at basically the 2 to 3 leaf stage, like I said, you want to put these into pots until they reach like the 5 to 7 leaf stage, and then you want to start introducing more and more sunlight, so up to 25% sunlight to shade ratio. So you don't, and then you want them to be in full sunlight under your control still, so that you can make sure that they're watered properly. You also want to put the partner in with them, because sandalwood is a parasitic plant, I suppose, as they call it. So it needs a host plant. It doesn't live off the dirt, like I've said before. It lives off of its roots wrap around the host plant that it's planted beside, whether that's lemon, whether that's coffee in our case, or whatever. So yeah, this should be well over 1,000 plants here. So we got to make room in a greenhouse or nursery that's behind me here, and we'll go from there. But anyways, that was a bit long-winded, but that's how we're doing our sandalwood. I wanted to share that with you guys because it is the biggest part of our operation, above all the other types of farming that we're doing, above the contracting with the tractor and all that stuff. Sandalwood is the key. Just to give you guys, I guess, a bit of an idea, like if I were to run 60 or 70 acres of yam, okay, which is what the plan is, because I got to open this land up anyway. So if I was to run 60 or 70 acres of yam over the next 25 years, I'd be pulling in like 1.5 million Fijian a year just in yam, okay, based on our estimates of what you could fit in a space and what you could sell it for. Obviously that could change. We're talking, if I was to fill it with sandalwood, we're talking over 100 million, okay? So 1.5 million over 25 years, you can do the math. It's, you know, somewhere around between 30 and 40 million, I think, like that. Sandalwood would be over $100 million Fijian. So it doesn't even make sense to even question, in my mind, to not do this, all right? There's a lot of people who are like, oh, sandalwood takes too long. You should do pine, you should do sugarcane. Nope, have no interest in it. The sandalwood for me, yes, there are some serious variables like really bad weather events like hurricanes or cyclones. So that is a big risk. And so you never put all your eggs in one basket, I guess, as they say. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna fill up that 60 or 70 acres over the next 5 years with our sandalwood. And yeah, that'll be our baby. And we have a ton of other business things that we'll have going on, but that is the goal. So open that land up, start planting yam and chilies and everything like that. And then once we harvest that, then it's already open, we can start planting sandalwood. So sandalwood update. Thank you guys for your patience. I hope that interested some of you. If not, I suppose you've already fast forwarded to the next part of the video. So on with the real farm update now.
Hey guys, so we are now at the farm. We just pulled up with everybody. We're just taking a look out here. Looks like the rain's coming pretty soon, so we're gonna try and hurry up. Everybody is walking through the rows. We have currently going on, whew, sorry, it's pretty mucky out here. We've got a lot of kumala growing. You can see right here, kumala. And then, what did you guys find? Careful, don't step on anything, guys. What's that, Leaky? It's watermelon. Ooh! Oh, what's that? It's stunted corn. Okay, watch where. What do you got, Leaky? What's in your hand? You still got your bugs with you? Silly guy. So this whole thing is filled with kumala, and that upper area we're going to be doing kumala as well fully. We were planting all this corn just for some shade, but it didn't come up very well. If you can see, it is really stunted, so I'm not quite sure what happened with it, to be honest, but it's all good. Alright guys, let's go see what else is out here. Oh my goodness. Look at these ones. I know. So weird. Ah, they're not for me. I don't like them. Okay? Oh. Back in the truck.
Close the door. I want to see Daddy.
Alright guys, kids got bored. It is the season for these huge kakalu. They are everywhere right now. If you start a brush cutter, you have a chainsaw, even on the tractor, they're just like any sound of an engine, and they're right there. They're everywhere. So aggressive. Maybe you guys know it. Maybe it's something to do with the mating season or something like that. Like, I don't know if you guys can see them. Look at this tree. You see them climbing up the tree? Look at them. Okay, in front of me here we have the yam farm that I was showing you guys before. You can actually see that the, oh, here's a rogue one. This one must have fallen out of the truck or something like that. You can actually see them starting to crawl already. So the ones that are growing, like this one, and starting to crawl, will be the heads of the yam, meaning the very top of the plant. So yeah, so there's only a few that are starting to sprout, but there's about 3,000 I think in this area. So yeah, we're pretty happy about that. Oh yeah, and behind me we're starting to make the houses so that the yam can crawl up on a little house or whatever you want to call it. Basically just like a little structure so that the vines can crawl and stay up off the ground. So that's the update on the yam. I guess we'll rip by on the road and I'll show you guys the new yam farm where we're putting, because we ran out of space here, so I was trying to focus on the purple yam vewa and some purple kawaii, because I feel like those will be, they're like exotic looking. I think they'll be the best for export potential. So we're trying to build up our base on those, so in the next couple of years, probably won't even sell anything next year, probably just replant again next year. So yeah, that's it I guess for this farm. I'll go show you guys the new yam farm. Alright, the stuff I have isn't waterproof, so gotta get back to the truck. Boys are calling me in. You can hear the rain coming in the distance. What? I'm coming! I'm coming! Can you hear it? It's okay. It's okay. Get inside, the rain is coming. Here. Hello, ma. Soko. There it comes.
Okay, let's see what we can see. This is the farm here that we've gotten all developed. We've got what going in here, John?
Yam again, yeah. Motorpoy and canela.
And maybe some chilies?
Yeah, and bongo chilies actually. So yeah, we're just germinating probably, I don't know, 1,000 I think. There's like 1,000 bongo chilies right now. So those will be going in here as well. Yeah, This is about 1.5 acres, so we should be able to get a few thousand bongo chilies in here, 1,000 yam, and then we'll see what's left of the space.
See. All right, you ready to go home?
Yes.
Okay, all right, we'll go. Leaky. Mr. On board. We're going. The box is your sole entertainment right now. What? Who are you to them? They don't have a dad? And who's the dad? Oh.